Hello, this is Jeff Kelly, and today I want to talk to you about automatic payments coming directly out of your checking account. Okay, so when you're making lots of money and everything is going great, this sounds like a fantastic idea, so you can just set it and forget it. But what about when things are tight? Is it a good idea to have automatic payments coming directly from your checking account? And the answer is no, it is not a good idea. Let me tell you why. Under Georgia law, your creditors, many times when you borrow money from a bank, you give them a right to a set off. And usually it's buried somewhere in the contract that you sign with them when you open the account. And so the trouble that sometimes people can get into when they're getting ready to file a bankruptcy case is, let's say they owe money to XYZ Credit Union for a credit card. Let's just make up something. Let's say it's $5,000 owed, and they file a bankruptcy case, and they've got $500 sitting in a checking account. They need that money for rent, food, whatever. And as soon as the bankruptcy case is filed, bam, the credit union goes and cleans out the checking account, and there is nothing left. This is a disaster. And, as a general rule, most people don't want to spend money on attorney's fees, the time and effort chasing $500. And honestly, under the Georgia set-off law, you're not going to get it back anyway. So what do you do when things are tight? Um, First of all, you don't want to have any deductions coming out of your checking account. But personally, I think the best thing to do is set up a brand new checking account with a bank that you do not owe any money to at all. And don't give anybody the routing number or the account number, and you're safe when you file that Chapter 13 or Chapter 7. Um, really, another reason you don't want to have automatic deductions coming out of your paycheck is when things are tight, you've got to focus on the absolute necessities. Making the house payment, number one. They're going to foreclose if we don't make the house payment. Your electricity bill, that's important. They're going to turn the lights off if we don't pay them. That's got to be above the line. Your car payment, that's going to be up there. You've got to list your priorities: number one, number two, number three, number four. Credit card payments, no, that can wait. Um, that can wait till you're on your feet, or if we're going to be filing a Chapter 13 or a Chapter 7, we'll deal with those then. Loan companies, First Franklin, and companies like that, they can wait. No matter how many times they call you per day, they can wait. So I would advise my clients or friends, don't do automatic payments when things are tight. You've got to focus on what's important. I want to talk a little bit now about second mortgages because it's kind of funny. They are the best at pushing to have automatic payments come out of your checking account. And yes, it is mortgage, and yes, second mortgages are important to pay, but they're not above that line. And let me tell you why. Because in order for a second mortgage company to foreclose on your house, they are going to have to pay off the first mortgage, and they are almost never going to be willing to do that to foreclose on a house. For example, let's say you owe $150,000 on your first mortgage and you owe $30,000 on the second. Is a creditor that is owed $30,000 going to be willing to pay off the first mortgage holder $150,000 in order to foreclose on the house? In most cases, the answer is no. Are there exceptions? Yes, there are exceptions. Property values have been very high recently. So, I mean, I could see a scenario where it might be a good idea for a second mortgage company to foreclose on a first mortgage. But as a general rule, it's just not worth the risk. Um, it's just not worth putting that amount of money on the table just to recover that small amount. So do not let your second mortgage company do automatic deductions coming out of your paycheck. I can't tell you how many times I have clients come in and we need to file 13, 7, whatever, and they got it backwards. They're current on the second mortgage but behind on the first. No, no, no. First mortgage gets priority, period. If you've got any questions at all about these types of issues, don't hesitate to give me a call at my office, 706-295-0030. We've got office locations in Dalton, Georgia, Cartersville, Rome, Dallas, Kennesaw, Marietta. Yeah, give us a call. Doesn't cost anything for us to sit down and just go over things, and we can see if we can come up with a plan that will work for you. I'd also like to encourage you to check out my website, www.kellycanhelp.com. I've written a book on Chapter 13 and Chapter 7, and you can download a free copy. I look forward to meeting you soon. Thank you.